Meet Nzisa Matulu, the reigning Miss Face of Humanity Kenya, hailing from Vo village in Kitui County.
I grew up in a very remote village, where life was very difficult, most of for young girls. But I really worked hard with the support of my parents to fulfill the dream always I wanted to have. I always wanted to be a beauty queen, I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I wanted to be a person who can create change or bring change from where I come from. And yeah, I'm so happy at least today I'm on the journey of building always what I wanted when I was growing up. So I went to Vo Primary School. I went to Mutomo Girls in secondary school. And university, I went to Mount Kenya University where I did diploma in accounts. Actually, it's normal that most of the pageants, beauty queens have to go on the runway and showcase, compete about it. But this one was different. There were so many beauty queens who had to send proposals on, if you are given the title as Miss Face of Humanity, because this is a platform which, gives young girls in different parts of the world opportunity to express what they are doing in different countries they come from, projects which are creating a permanent change into the society, or projects which are relating one-on-one to daily personal lives of people. So I sent my proposal, which was advocating for youth empowerment. And luckily, I got selected out of that girls from Kenya. So yeah, it was different from the other normal pageants. But yes, in Canada, where the competition will be on 4th in Toronto, December, now it will be runway. And definitely you have to present what have you done from where you come from, and which projects have you done, and what change have you created into the society.
The last born in a family of 5 is not only beautiful, but also equipped with brains that empower her as a girl child.
It's very funny. As I said, I did accounts, but I've never worked as an accountant. So after my campus, I started working in international organizations. First time I worked with a company called Capital Guard. We were doing research on revenue collection in all Eastern African countries. So I was working close to big people, presidents, MPs, senators. And this really built my confidence, because I was like, by that time I was 19. Just after my campus, and I was like, if I can get access to this, and I can learn in a month what really blockchain technology is, because it's a very new technology now. I can be able to do anything, If now I can be a PA and talk one-on-one with a president, what else can I not do, So now this is what gave me confidence. And now after that, I started working more with farmers, After this revenue collection research, I started working with coffee farmers in Tanzania. Now I switched to something which is very different. So I worked with a company called Keske Community from Netherlands. So I was helping the farmers to digitalize on coffee farming, branding coffee, roasting it, and when they pack it, on the package, you can see this coffee is coming from which farmer, which area. You can have the whole details of the farmer, even if when you're taking the coffee in Europe, Asia, or whatever. You can just scan and know, oh, I'm taking a coffee from a farmer from somewhere in Kenya, Yeah, so this is what I was doing. I did this for 6 months. And I grew up, I grew up from one level to another. And now they're coming and thinking I wanted always to be a beauty queen. I was like, I don't just want to do it in a normal way, I want to do it different, of which I know it won't get attention of so many people because, we are more interested into beauty and clothes, beautiful always, doing some interesting makeup videos on Instagram, showing our lifestyle. But I took a very different direction. And this was now youth empowerment, but now also encouraging youth to get into agriculture,
Aside from her Miss Face of Humanity title, she was also crowned Miss Superstar Kenya.
My first audition was a Miss Heritage Kenya for the pageant. There was a lack of clarity on how, whether the pageant was going to happen or not. And then now came this Miss Superstar. I competed in the country, I got crowned. That was one of the best moments. But then I felt I needed a responsibility because, Miss Superstar is a very big platform, definitely. It's supporting talents. And it gives me a chance. When I go for the competition, I will be able to choose whether I want to be a professional model, stay there, or, come and continue with my career. But then it came Miss Humanity, Miss Face of Humanity, and I felt like I've always wanted to help people. This is the environment I've always wanted to be. And I took it, so I was like, yeah, let me go for it. I was so happy that I was selected.
Nzisa has been involved in a number of charities as a way of giving back to the society.
So last year when I was crowned as Miss Superstar Kenya, I had a big interest into knowing about the lifestyle of these street people, and I did my Christmas celebration with them at Givenchy, whereby I had sponsorship from Golden Tulip. They brought food, for them, and KBC actually, they came. They helped to, to graze and to cover the story for the event. But then the main aim was, trying to do a field research, talking one-to-one with each of them, knowing how did they end up in the streets, what is their life in the streets, and do they really want to, to change? Do they have any vision apart from where they are right now? And I was so pleased to know that, street people, they are not what we see them. We have people who are talented in spoken words, who can sing, who can draw. And what touched me so much was seeing a young mother who was a 19-year-old with 6 months baby, and she was sleeping beside Nairobi River, That's where she was sleeping with a young baby. And when you're asking her, how do you survive? She says it's very difficult. They pass through a lot of, being a young girl, she has a young baby, and she's, raped by so many, street boys. No one is there to fight for her. Others are like, we are just addicted to drugs because it makes us forget the problems we have, It's not like this is a life we want, but we really want to find a way how we can, get away from here. But we have never gotten that one person who can, help to change our lives. So thinking of that, I talked with my team and we were finding a solution how we can help to change their lives for the better. And we are creating a platform right now. Actually, it's kind of, it's not really a show, but it's like, a reality show whereby we will be taking the street children. We have partnership with different hotels, of which I'm not able to say right now. So we help to train different of them different skills. So those who are willing to do catering, we take them to different hotels. They are trained how to do catering. They are given certificates and they get offered jobs there. Others who will not be able to get jobs in the specific places they are offered training will be looking for different employments in different areas. We have like those who are talented in music. We are going to make them with other people who are in the industry, take them through the journey of, as well as we are helping them rehabilitate, they also get the training of what they love. You'll find others are just doing spoken words. We grow them through what they like to make sure that, they create a relationship and bond from what they want to be. And after some time, like 3-4 months, we'll be able to evaluate, see what change we have created into their lives, and yeah, to see how also we can help their journey to change the other people in the street to be better people. I have a number of people actually who are helping me out in this project. Definitely my parents are helping me a lot. They are, you know, with guidance and telling me the right approach to use, do not use it this way. I'm also getting help from Mwinyi Kazungu. Actually, we are working with him. Yeah, because he's into industry, music industry and entertainment, so he's helping us to take this, those who are into the music industry or entertainment, how we can take them to the right direction to make sure that we don't mess up with their future and thinking that we are, you know, taking them to the right direction. I have, yeah, I have a director. It's called Eunice. She has good connections. She's helping us to get access to the right people to work with. The GM Golden Tulip, actually, Mr. Irshad, is really helping a lot when it comes to, you know, showing us what we are supposed to do, giving us the resources sometimes if we don't have.
She is now the brand ambassador for iStyle Optician, where they're giving free eye screening in various parts of the country and offering free eye treatment to people.
So after I got crowned as Miss Face of Humanity, as I told you, I've always wanted to help the society. I've always wanted to be a leader, you know, to do something different and show other young people that we can, you know, we can do something than what the society thinks we can do. So I started looking for different companies I could partner with and, you know, try to help me push my projects or the things I wanted to do. So I got iStyle Optician, which is an eye clinic in Westlands. So what they do, they give different eye clinics, different eye treatments. So with this, I proposed a campaign for eye screening in different parts of the country, in the remote areas. So currently that's what we're doing. We are carrying out a campaign called Your Eyes, Your Health. So that's the campaign we are carrying right now. We're going to different counties, different wards, taking free eye screening to people with eye problems. And we give affordable treatment to those who can afford it. And we give free treatment to people who, you know, are in really bad condition that they cannot afford the treatment. And, you know, try to help them get access to these services, which they are never available into those remote areas. Currently, I'm working with the Minister of Agriculture, Kitui County, and the minister is called Mr. Emmanuel Kisanga. The reason I'm mentioning him is because he has been very supportive, you know, in what we are doing. We are working with different groups of young people. Like now we have groups of young people who are doing chicken rearing, others are doing table banking, others, you know, are doing different type of, you know, small businesses. So we take their application documents with all the history, you know, of for how long they have been doing this. We write the proposals ourselves with my team and, you know, approach different companies to fund them. Like currently this is what we are doing, and we are hoping in the next 2 months we'll be able to help at least 10 groups of young people with startup funds to be able to develop the different businesses they're doing. I also did a proposal to Techno Mobile, and also pleased that they bought the idea that also helping young people, you know, to develop their careers. So through the same what we do, we check their CVs, you know, we present to companies like Now Techno. If they have opportunities in their companies, they offer to them employment. So yeah, when it comes to funds, it's just proposal writing, and we go there, approach companies on their behalf. As I said, with Kitui County, we are trying to help to digitalize farmers. And we've partnered with Fairchain organization. It's an organization from the Netherlands. So what they do, they digitalize farmers from growing. So what they do on the growing, they give training with extension to the extension officers, and they offer the farmers market for their crops. And the farmer will be able to get a direct accessibility, to know how the fluctuation of the market of different crops is going on. And I'm so happy to say that they have accepted to partner with us in Kitui County, and we will be able to help, before the end of the year, we'll be able to help more than 1,000 farmers and make farming different, make farming much more digital and easy when it comes to the farmers. So farmers won't be, going to look for market for their own crops. We will do that on the behalf of the farmers. They won't worry when it comes to production of quality products, We are going to offer them, training on different type of crops they are doing. If a farmer is doing watermelon, we train them how they are supposed to do watermelon in a much more professional way, to be able to meet the requirements of the off-takers we are targeting. Because on the same time, we look for the buyers for them. So we are offering a big platform, and we are happy this is a very big company from the Netherlands. They have helped coffee farmers in Ethiopia. They have more than 3,000 acres of coffee in Ethiopia. They have helped to digitalize coffee farmers in Kericho. And we're doing the same in Kitui, and we're looking forward to do it in different counties, Because this is the project I'm supposed to present in Canada, That's one of the success stories I can say I've achieved.
Although she's been faced with a number of challenges, they have not deterred her from going on.
When I was at Mount Kenya University, I wanted to compete for Miss Mount Kenya, but I didn't know how to walk in heels. So that was one of the challenges I faced. So immediately, after campus, I was looking for, different organizations or companies I could work with to develop myself to be, a professional model. And where I would say made me the person I am today, or the model I am today, is a company called Nairobi Next Top Model by Ryder, Royal Maker. He calls himself Royal Maker. So that's the person who has really made me to develop my skills of a model and become where I am today. There's so many challenges when it comes to this industry, more so when you are a lady and you are young, Everybody thinks that you only have dreams, you're trying to daydream, People think like, do you really even know what you want, Go back to school and continue with your studies. After 5, when you're 27, 28, you really know what you want. So yeah, growing up, definitely, I encountered so many people who are like, no, I'm sorry, we can't work with you. We need more, developed person or experienced person who can do this for us. But my professional journey, career, really helped me a lot when it comes to negotiating what I want into the beauty industry. But yeah, I've really been exploited just like any other model. Just imagine a young girl who is fresh from campus. She really wants to become a model. She meets this person who looks very professional, promises heaven, and others even end up to have early pregnancies through the same. The modeling industry has died, Yeah, you get even others go through rape, cases. So yeah, there is more than what even I experienced. And I pity other young girls who are not in a position to stand for themselves and say, I don't want this, I'm sorry, I know my worth, I deserve better. There are others who cannot say that. But I hope it will come to some point that people are able to stand and not be desperate for this. Yeah. You are beautiful. You only need yourself. You only need yourself. Present yourself the way you are. If they don't want you, someone else will come looking for you. We are all beautiful in different ways, The gap where I can fit is different to where you can fit. But then, if you want to fit where I am fitting, now that's where most of the challenges comes in, because you won't fit and you will struggle to be like me, and at the end of the day, you'll get disappointed, and maybe at the end of the day, hurt. Yeah.
Persistence and determination is the key to success.
My plans have always been creating a platform where everybody can fit, you know, creating a platform whereby a young girl from the village, a young boy from the village can come and fit, you know, without any struggle, without people giving you, how do I say, people trying to demand from you things which they are not supposed to demand from you. So yeah, I'm hoping one day I'll have my own brand, you know, very soon, a brand from my own village, whereby fashion, charity, when it comes to commercial projects, they'll be all represented in one package and give the models what they deserve. Yeah, it will take me time, but I'm on my way. I'm almost there.